Welcome in the world of coin collecting. Few pieces hold as much intrigue and value as the 1999 Jefferson nickel, a coin that not only captures history in its design but also carries with it a staggering value that has left many collectors stunned. Picture this, a simple nickel, carrying a face value of just 5 cents, yet some of its rare variations have fetched bids in the millions. How could something so unassuming turn into a treasure worth over $26 million? From the moment the first nickel was minted, the Jefferson series has been a captivating journey, showcasing everything from political history to changes in design that reflect the era in which they were struck. It all began in 1938, when the U.S. Mint decided to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, who was also a staunch advocate for individual liberties and democracy. His image graced the obverse of the nickel, a decision that was not only politically motivated but also artistic, aimed at reflecting the values of an emerging nation. Yet, the 1999 Jefferson nickel is not merely a tribute to a founding father, it embodies a story filled with twists, turns, and surprises that have become legendary in the coin collecting community. But what makes this specific year so special? Well, as we delve deeper, we find that in 1999, amidst the usual minting process of these nondescript nickels, a handful of errors slipped through the cracks, introducing a rarity that collectors refer to as a good find in a sea of everyday coins. The story takes a fascinating turn when we address the factors that contribute to the value of these coins. The 1999 nickel underwent a design change in the late 90s, and this transition created an opportunity for a series of unintentional errors. Among these were the infamous full steps varieties, which are nickels with an exceptionally detailed depiction of Monticello on the reverse side. Coins that exhibit such detail are highly sought after and can command extremely high prices among seasoned collectors. But even more surprising is the existence of the proof and uncirculated versions of the 1999 nickel, which stand apart from their regular counterparts mainly due to their sheen and quality. As you follow this narrative, have you ever pondered the journey a coin takes from the mint to a collector or dealer? It traverses through time, changing hands, and more importantly, influencing the economies and cultures wherever it lands. The market for such collectibles can be unpredictable, yet the search for treasure continues as passionately as ever. How do people uncover these rare varieties? Some by chance, others through extensive research, and the most dedicated spend countless hours poring over catalogs and attending coin shows to hunt down that elusive piece of history. Each nickel is a small testament to not only the artistry of American currency but also serves as a window into a world where history, art, and economics intersect. So why should you care about a mere nickel when there are countless more valuable items on the market? Because this nickel represents a story, historical narrative that reveals the economic cycles, trends in art and culture, and even the changing values of society. What does it teach us about investment and the true worth of seemingly mundane objects? Furthermore, for anyone interested in the world of collectibles, the 1999 Jefferson nickel serves as a prime example of why it's essential to educate oneself, to appreciate the minutiae, and to understand what makes certain items hold their worth over time. Have you ever held a coin or a collectible that sparked your interest in history or economics? Engaging with these objects allows individuals to connect with the past, preserving stories that would otherwise be lost to time. And as our quest deepens into the layers of the 1999 Jefferson nickel, it becomes clear that this miniature masterpiece is more than just metal, it's an artifact, a conversation starter, and an investment that continues to appreciate as time unfolds. Intrigued yet? As we continue to peel back the layers of this fascinating numismatic enigma, consider this. What if you had a coin that not only represents a chapter of American history but could also impact your financial future dramatically? What would you do with that knowledge? Perhaps it's time to start examining your pocket change a little more closely because you never know when you might discover a hidden jewel among the sea of coins that flood our everyday lives. The more you learn about these artifacts, the more like a treasure hunt it becomes. The thrill lies in the unpredictable nature of what discoveries await. The beauty is that anyone can partake in this adventure. Are you ready to explore the realm of coin collecting, where history, passion, and potential profit collide? Now, as we approach the end of our exploration into the astonishing realm of the 1999 Jefferson nickel, remember that every collector has their own unique journey, each coin tells its own story, and the hunt for that elusive piece of history can captivate you in ways you never anticipated. If you found value in this story, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us as we dive deeper into the world of collectibles, uncovering more secrets from the vaults of history, where every clang of metal echoes tales of yesteryear and whispers promises of tomorrow. Next, in the vast realm of numismatics, little did anyone realize that a single 1-cent coin minted in 1986 would catapult into the limelight, not just as a curious piece of change but as a treasure worth an astonishing $26 million, captivating collectors and investors alike like a siren's call to sailors lost at sea. What makes this coin so special, you might wonder? It all begins on a seemingly ordinary day when a batch of 1-cent coins rolled off the production line at the U.S. Mint. The process itself was routine, however. A rare error during minting gave birth to an extraordinary artifact, one that would go on to write its own chapter in the annals of American currency history. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever? The intrigue around this particular 1986 cent isn't merely about its monetary value, it's steeped in a rich tapestry of history, passion, and the unexpected twists of fate that can turn the mundane into the magnificent. As collectors scoured through boxes of coins searching for those elusive gems, they were left in disbelief as this particular cent became the holy grail of coin collecting, a beacon shining brightly on the horizon of the rare coin market. The journey of this coin is a story of discovery, marked by passionate enthusiasts who spent countless hours, often late into the night, combing through the numerous layers of shipments, admiring the artistry of the coins while dreaming of finding the ultimate prize. But what exactly was the error that transformed this humble 1-cent coin into a jewel worth millions? The mystery begins with a misalignment during the minting process, resulting in an anomaly that would send shockwaves through the collecting community. In an age where digital currency loomed large, the nostalgic allure of tangible money rekindled interest in coins, casting a spotlight on hidden treasures from an era long gone. Enthusiasts began sharing their findings in online forums, and suddenly, coins from the late 20th century were back in vogue, sparking heated debates about rarity, value, and the stories that linger long after the coins have changed hands. But let's take a moment to ponder the significance of such a high value attributed to a coin worth just 1 cent at face value. Does it speak to our craving for nostalgia, the greatness of human ingenuity, or perhaps our unending quest for wealth and status in a world where both seem so ephemeral? As collectors deep dive into the serendipity of their finds, could you envision the thrill of discovering you had stumbled upon something worth untold riches amid your everyday possessions? With the internet bridging gaps and connecting buyers with sellers globally, the demand for coins such as this has reached a fever pitch, igniting a frenzy reminiscent of gold rushes gone by, fueling stories of serendipitous luck where everyday people become millionaires overnight. Think about those moments when you rifled through your pockets or inspected your change jar. If this tale teaches us anything, it is that every coin has a story, and between its edges and embossed illustrations lie secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we traverse through the layers of this story, let's pause and reconsider what value truly means. Beyond the numbers and dollar signs lies a deeper significance tied to heritage, culture, legacy, and the persistence of those who refuse to let obscurity define their aspirations. In hindsight, this 1-cent coin's saga serves as a reminder that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places, challenging our perceptions and reiterating the age-old adage, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And as the tale unwinds, the continuous thread linking countless individuals, each with their unique relationship to coins, sparks a dialogue that transcends mere economics, delving deeper into the realm of emotions and narratives that these small pieces of metal embody. So as we venture further into the world of numismatics, remember, it's not merely about the coins, it's about the stories, the dreams, and the reality that one small misprint can change lives, encapsulating personal histories that resonate with so many. Stick around as we delve deeper into the vibrant culture of coin collecting and the nuances behind the extraordinary rise of this seemingly insignificant 1-cent coin, igniting passion in collectors, investors, and curious minds alike. Could your next find be worth a fortune? What treasures lie within your own coin collection, waiting patiently to be unveiled? As we continue this journey, prepare to be captivated by tales that twist fate, betting against the odds, leading to discoveries that not only shine brightly in the commercial landscape but also enhance our understanding of society, history, and the very nature of value itself. So sit back, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this engaging dive into the realm of 1-cent coins is just getting started, and who knows, the next unexpected twist could come at any moment, illuminating our minds and broadening our horizons regarding what we deem valuable in both currency and life. As we come to a close, reflect on what this incredible story teaches us about worth and the intersections of history, humanity, and the ever-elusive chase for meaning in our lives. Remember, whether it's a coin or a flicker of hope, never underestimate the power of the small and often overlooked. After all, great stories often begin with just a single cent. Next in 1996, a peculiar coin emerged that would change the trajectory of numismatic history forever, capturing the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters alike. A simple 1-cent coin that would soon be worth a staggering $26 million, an amount that could buy luxury cars, dream homes, or even pay off debts. But how could a single coin, seemingly so mundane, command such an astronomical value? As we delve into the world of rare coins, this 1-cent piece stands out not just for its rarity but for the incredible story behind it. It all started in a time when the United States Mint was producing millions of coins, and yet amidst that production, a handful of these coins possessed a unique flaw that would make them the holy grail of coin collectors. What set these coins apart was a tiny misprint, a minute detail that might go unnoticed by the untrained eye but was worth a fortune to those who knew what to look for. Imagine walking through your attic and stumbling upon a dusty tin box filled with coins collected over generations, unaware that nestled among common pennies is a treasure that could change your life. This story not only revolves around the allure of money but also encapsulates the thrill of discovery, the rush of finding something truly rare, and the suspense of whether or not it could possibly hold great value. As we explore the origins of this coin, it takes us back to a bustling mint where each coin was crafted with precision, yet amidst the sea of zinc and copper, one little coin slipped through the cracks, or rather, the presses of time, making its way into the hands of unsuspecting individuals. Fast forward to today, and that 1-cent coin, with its unique characteristics, is not merely a relic but an epitome of fortune, harbinger of those who dare to seek, and a testament to the unexpected paths wealth can take. Have you ever considered the coins in your pocket or the spare change lying around the house? It's almost as if the universe is teasing us, presenting opportunities wrapped in the guise of something ordinary. How many of us truly recognize the hidden gems around us? As we navigate through this captivating tale, we'll hear from collectors who share their stories of finding such treasures, experts who articulate the intricate details that make a coin valuable, and even those who unwittingly had their lives transformed by something as simple as that 1 cent. With every twist and turn of the narrative, we'll uncover the challenges faced in the world of coin collecting, the excitement of auctions where fortunes change hands, and the heart-pounding moments when a bid is placed, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats, because in the world of rare coins, every second counts. So, when you think of wealth and treasure, do you picture gold and diamonds, or is the allure of a small, unassuming coin just as enticing? It embodies the essence of rarity, a symbol of the extraordinary, and reminds us that sometimes the most valuable things in life can come from the most unexpected places. Have you ever thought about what stories your coins might tell if they could speak? As we unravel this tale, hang on tight. The journey is filled with suspense, wealth, and the eternal quest for what lies beneath the surface of the ordinary. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this adventure to uncover the enchanting legacy of the 1996 1-cent coin, a true testament to how history, rarity, and serendipity can collide to create something worth millions, because you never know when you might be just a heartbeat away from striking gold in your very own wallet. If you find this fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any riveting stories that delve deep into the world of the extraordinary. Isn't it thrilling to think what hidden treasures may lie within our everyday lives? As we steer through this journey, keep that excitement alive, and remember, the next grand adventure could be just a coin flip away. Next to our deep dive into one of the most fascinating aspects of numismatics, a tale that intertwines chance, history, and a comically undervalued piece of metal, yes, we're talking about a simple 1-cent coin from 1987 that holds a jaw-dropping face value of $26 million. Imagine, just for a second, holding an object in your hand that could build fortunes, fulfill dreams, and change lives, yet few know of its existence, hidden in the annals of American history and lost amidst the sea of ordinary cents. Let me ask you, have you ever stumbled upon something seemingly useless, only to find out it was worth a fortune? It's a thrill that sends shivers down the spine of every treasure hunter and collector. This coin's story begins not just in the minting process but also embodies the unpredictability of fate and value. As we unravel this mystery, can you picture the lineage of this coin, the journey it has made, the hands it has passed through, and the individuals who have inadvertently let it slip through their fingers? In a world where pennies rarely command attention, this particular 1987 1-cent coin managed to emerge from the shadows, not just as currency, but as a glittering gem in a vast ocean of metal discs, capturing the imagination of numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. But if you're wondering how a simple coin can carry such weight, more than $26 million, hold tight, because the layers of this story are both intricate and enlightening. As we peel back the layers, can you feel the anticipation building up? At its core, this coin became renowned due to an astonishing error during the minting process, a misstep that, instead of rendering it worthless, transformed it into a treasure planet, a case of scarcity meeting desirability. What if I told you that each mistake in production has the capacity to change lives? This very notion provokes a riveting inquiry into how the value of collectibles evolves based upon rarity and condition. Now, can you imagine being one of those lucky few who glance at their collections, only to discover a forgotten treasure that could afford them a luxurious lifestyle? That's exactly what makes numismatics not just a hobby but an exhilarating journey filled with suspense and surprises. Every coin tells a story, but this one, although small and seemingly unremarkable, has a narrative bursting with opportunity and intrigue. Picture the moment when avid collectors realize the immense value of this coin, sparking a frenzy akin to a gold rush, filled with suspense as bids skyrocketed during auctions, fortunes changing hands with the flick of a gavel. Have you ever experienced the rush of bidding at an auction, your heart racing as you contemplate every single dollar? The question lingers, who would stake their claim on this piece of history? Is it the seasoned collector with years of knowledge or a newcomer blinded by the potential of instant wealth? With stakes this high, the tension ratchets up. How does one even begin to appraise a coin that wears humble clothing yet holds the promise of staggering riches? Now, let's rewind a bit. What are the factors that contribute to the ascent of the 1987 1-cent coin into the stratosphere of collectibles? Rarity, historical significance, and grade can elevate ordinary items into extraordinary entries in the annals of minting lore. One might think back to the 1987 minting, a year that felt routine at a glance. However, within the confines of the mint, meticulous processes go awry, leading to a few coins infused with a mystique of misprinting, a phenomenon every collector dreams of. What if you were one of the fortunate few with a keen eye to acquire such a piece before its worth skyrocketed? Each coin tells a story, and in this case, the drama unfolds around tales of extraordinary finds and the spine-tingling suspense of what other hidden treasures might yield in circulation. The allure of the hunt captivates any enthusiast. Can you imagine flipping through change, heart racing, hoping for that magical find? The thought of serendipity in your pocket is exhilarating, isn't it? And while we explore this narrative, consider how markets fluctuate, how trends shift, and how the allure of collectibles waxes and wanes, propelling the worth of once overlooked items to legendary status. The story of the 1987 1-cent coin invites you into its world, filled with anecdotes of collectors diligently investigating their findings, stories of experts assessing values based on demand and condition, and heartwarming tales of family heirlooms passed down, each bearing the weight of memories and dreams. By now you must be pondering the fate of individuals who unwittingly let go of this golden opportunity. Did they ever think twice as they exchanged it for a mere dime or coffee? That's the bittersweet nature of chance, a blend of excitement and regret, often leaving one ponder if luck or insight played a more critical role. Have you ever wished you had a time machine to reverse your decisions about items you once deemed insignificant? As we navigate through the historical context, we arrive at the realization that numismatics is rooted not only in monetary value but in preserving the narratives of our society, reflecting cultural shifts, innovation in technology, and even the changing landscape of material value, which today embraces both physical and digital currency. How these concepts have evolved gives depth to our understanding of what makes the 1987 1-cent coin, in particular, so revered within the community. Engaging with such history prompts a contemplation of legacy. A question lingers: how will future generations view the coins of today? As we peer into the future, consider how the accumulation of knowledge and artifacts from the past informs our understanding of modern currency and investment. Each glimmering coin contains the power to inspire new stories, creating a cycle of fascination that not only seeks to grasp wealth but to understand the human experience behind each currency. From an economic perspective, each transaction echoes human behavior, revealing insights into societal values, desires, and the concept of wealth itself. So as we meander through the lesson interwoven with the journey of the 1987 1-cent coin, can you grasp the connection it holds to America's heart, its prowess, its resolve? This exploration serves as a window into how people perceive value, reflecting not just wealth but the infinite possibilities resting in the palm of one's hand, waiting for discovery. Has an ordinary object ever led you to ponder grand ideas about wealth, investment, and legacy? The essence of the 1987 1-cent coin weaves together a complex tapestry that captures suspense and excitement, beckoning each of us to look beyond the surface, to engage with our curiosity and drive to explore the uncharted, letting that same vigor guide us into treasure hunts of our own. So let's take this journey through time and value. If engaging with this remarkable story has sparked your imagination, become a part of our community. Remember to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on future stories like this one. Until next time, hold on to your coins, as we just might uncover the next big treasure together. Next everyone. Have you ever thought about the hidden treasures that might be lying in your pocket right now? Imagine this: you're going through your old coins, perhaps searching for that rare gem only to find that the ordinary 1-cent coin could potentially change your life forever. Today, we delve into a fascinating story, one that intertwines history, numismatics, and the allure of vast fortunes hidden in plain sight. In 2015, a remarkable 1-cent coin made headlines, capturing the attention of collectors and investors alike. This coin, minted in 1793, became a symbol of American history, transcending its modest face value to become worth a staggering $26 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny, once thought to be just an obsolete piece of currency, transformed into an object of immense value and intrigue. But what makes this coin so special? Why did it skyrocket in worth, and what secrets does it hold? These questions lead us on a thrilling journey through time, where we will uncover the stories of pioneering minting processes and the collectors who recognize the importance of preserving our bygone eras. As we embark on this exploration, let me ask you, how much do you really know about the history of the U.S. Mint? When was the first penny minted, and who was the mastermind behind its design? Coin collecting might seem like a hobby for the elderly or an eccentric pastime, but let me assure you, it involves deep knowledge, patience, and a dash of luck. The very first penny, known as the flowing hair cent, is an excellent example of how one person's vision can lead to an unexpected legacy. As we will discover in this narrative, the paths that collectors and historians tread lead to hidden gems waiting to be uncovered, sometimes languishing forgotten in drawers or jars across the nation. Can you imagine finding a coin that could not only pay off your mortgage but also grant you a taste of historical prestige? With every ring of the metal and every detail embossed upon its surface, there's a story waiting to unfold, a tale of risk and reward, chance meetings, and aspirations that paint a vivid picture of the vibrant life of currency. This particular penny, the one that made headlines when it fetched millions at auction, was more than just a coin. It represented a time when American currency was in its infancy, and each piece told a story of commerce, culture, and the evolving identity of the United States. Now, picture this: it's the year 1793, and the U.S. Mint is working tirelessly to produce currency that reflects a fledgling nation striving to establish its identity amidst the backdrop of a diverse population and a young economy. During this period, the design executed by Robert Scott, a design that has become iconic, was far more intricate than what we envision when we think of coins today. The penny not only represents monetary value, it is also a reflection of artistry, innovation, and the spirit of the time. However, the mystery deepens as we peel back layers of history. Do you know that only a few surviving pieces from this era exist? This scarcity enhances its value, and thus, as collectors scoured through pockets, change jars, and estate sales, the quest for this penny became a hunt for a golden opportunity. Each discovery contributed to the narrative that this coin is not just tangible currency, it embodies dreams, aspirations, and the relentless pursuit of value beyond the face value itself. As we consider the world of coin collecting, the intricacies of this chosen passion begin to reveal themselves. It's a world filled with enthusiasts who often dedicate their lives to educating themselves about the finer points of numismatics, attending conventions, and building connections with fellow collectors who share their passion. Collectors often emphasize not only the monetary value of coins but also the stories behind them, the stories that connect us to our past and ignite our imagination. So, what makes a coin valuable? Is it merely its age, its rarity, or the tales of individuals who owned it? It's a delicate dance of history, market demand, and the eventual auction block where dreams of great wealth meet the reality of buyers' intentions. Can you feel the anticipation building? Now, envision being at an auction, excitement crackling in the air as bids fly like confetti, your heart racing as someone is about to bid millions on what many might dismiss as a simple penny. The tension is palpable, the stakes high, and the history behind that penny could trump anything you'll find written in textbooks. If you think about it, the world of coin auctions operates like a high-stakes game of poker, a place where knowledge meets instinct and every decision could significantly tilt the scales of fortune. As we dive deeper into the story, we will traverse the paths of famous collectors and historians who dedicated their lives to understanding our nation's coinage, who recognized that a tiny piece of metal could hold narratives richer than gold. There's a hidden world where a coin isn't merely a currency but a keeper of significant events, a harbinger of dreams, hopes, and even failures that shape the course of history. Picture now a scenario where individuals flea marketing, attending estate sales, and digging through old boxes potentially brushing against a quarter of history, indeed, a treasure hunt that could lead them to unfathomable wealth. It's a realm where the thrill of discovery rivals even the most thrilling movie plotlines, and each day could yield a historical epiphany wrapped within a simple circle of minted metal. So I encourage you to think about what's in your possession right now. Are there coins lying idle in your home that could serve as a passport to an incredible story or even financial windfall? Let's not forget the thrill of that very moment when a collector finally lays eyes on the coin they've searched high and low for, a moment that encapsulates both victory and the embodiment of dedication. But the excitement doesn't stop there, it's about the community that rallies around the love of this hobby, a community that encourages newcomers and cherishes seasoned veterans alike, sharing insights, trading stories, and igniting a passion that often transcends generations. Families pass down not just coins, but narratives that frame their lineage, adding layers of personal history to the coins they hold. Now, can you imagine hosting a gathering where coin enthusiasts share their passion, recounting their own adventures in hunting, bidding, and collecting? It's a vibrant tapestry of human experience illustrated in the pursuit of objects that tell stories of and echo the dreams of the American spirit. From the moment a coin is minted to the time it changes hands and ultimately lands with a collector, it becomes part of an extensive narrative that has the potential to inspire and excite every person who crosses its path. But here's an interesting thought: would you have recognized the unique worth of an ordinary 1-cent coin had you discovered it? Would you have realized that those seemingly mundane coins could very well hold keys to unlocking stories of our nation's past and even spectacular financial ventures? Our journey through this rich history shows us that the world of coin collecting isn't merely about abundance, it's about appreciation, the connection people find in shared interests, and the excitement of turning a fleeting moment into an unforgettable narrative. In lifting the veil on this incredible story of the 1793 1-cent coin, we've also highlighted the elements of suspense, intrigue, and the silent history engraved into the characters and events that surround numismatics. You'll find that it's threads from the past that weave the fabric of present-day passions, and every casual flick of your fingers across a surface could send ripples through time, connecting countless lives. As we conclude this explorative narrative, we reflect on the significance of recognizing the extraordinary value that surrounds us, often hidden within the ordinary. The remarkable tale of that single coin teaches us to understand the importance of history, the pursuit of knowledge, and the thrill of discovery. So remember, what lies in your pocket could hold stories waiting to be told, dreams yearning to be realized, and perhaps, just perhaps, it could lead to a life-altering adventure waiting for you to embark upon. If you're captivated by the world of coins, make it a point to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us on this journey through fascinating histories that often remain untold. Next, in the world of numismatics, collectors often seek rare coins that carry not just monetary value but also stories that capture the imagination and drift through history. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, seemingly mundane, yet with a compelling backstory that transforms it into a treasure worth millions. Today, we're diving into the fascinating tale of the 2007 1-cent coin, a coin that is much more than just its face value of 1 cent. You might be wondering how a simple penny can possibly hold a staggering worth of $26 million. Stick with us as we unravel the mysterious journey this coin has taken. The anticipation for valuable coins rests heavily on limited mintages and unique characteristics, and this particular 1-cent coin stands out not just for its rarity, but also its intriguing background involving design changes, collector interest, and economic circumstances surrounding its existence. Picture this: the United States Mint released the 2007 1-cent coin as part of a series intended to celebrate the contributions of President Abraham Lincoln to American history. However, misprints, accidental releases, and an ever-evolving market created a perfect storm that positioned this humble coin as a coveted gem within the numismatic community. Collectors scoured through banks, coin rolls, and marketplaces, all in a bid to find this elusive piece, while others unknowingly held valuable treasures within their pocket change. What if the coin you just dismissed as spare change holds secrets that could change your financial future? Have you ever considered that some coins can fade away into obscurity, while others are ensconced in the annals of history, celebrated for their contributions to our culture? It's this sense of discovery that fuels the passion for coin collecting. Each numismatic piece holds a portion of history, tied together by actual events and the lives of the people who owned them. So, as we delve deeper, you'll discover how the story continues to unfold. When the 2007 1-cent coin was released, collectors quickly recognized its significance. Minting errors, such as mismatched dies or what we call double die coins, often lead to skyrocketing values. A penny is usually not very exciting, but a penny with a story of how it arrived at the brink of $1 million auction. That's a different story altogether. Could it really be sitting unnoticed within your belongings as we speak? Think about how many times you've come across pennies scattered on the ground or stuck between couch cushions. What if one of those contained such exceptional characteristics that could fetch you a life-changing sum? Anecdotes of discovery abound in the coin collecting community, ranging from mere moments of luck to painstaking research and expert consultation. The allure of potentially discovering a fortune sparks an intrinsic thrill among collectors, leading them on a relentless quest for these historical nuggets. But we must not forget the role of the internet, which has revolutionized how coin collectors connect with each other, sharing knowledge and resources that once remained locked behind closed doors. The rise of forums, social media groups, and online marketplaces has further fueled interest in unique coins. When information becomes readily accessible, more individuals embark on their numismatic journeys, armed with knowledge that their predecessors couldn't harness. This creates a ripple effect that strengthens communities and amplifies the excitement surrounding rare coins, pushing values to new heights. Now, you may be curious about how different grades and conditions affect a coin's valuation. A single scratch, tarnish, or small imperfection can affect a coin's worth significantly, but what makes the 2007 1-cent coin stand out? Some of these coins, believed to have been released with certain flaws, captured the attention of both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. Every tiny blemish or unique feature is scrutinized, taking collectors down the path of detailed analysis and investing. The intricate dance between demand and rarity plays a pivotal role in determining value, sometimes leading to prices that shock even the most experienced of numismatists. Coin sales are often akin to thrilling auctions, with bidders vying for a chance to own a piece of history. Imagine the excitement in the air as bids soar higher and higher during such auctions, especially when the spotlight shines on an iconic coin. But what happened to that fateful 1-cent coin that began the journey toward a staggering $26 million price tag? Rumors circulated that collectors willing to pay for a chance to own a piece of the rarity were emerging from every corner. The discussions around these coins are filled with anticipation and the possibility of financial winds of change. As our story unfolds, we'll take a closer look at notable events in the coin's timeline, including influential auctions, rising interest rates, and the evolving landscape of coin collecting in America. This winding path culminated in a roller coaster ride of prices and passion, causing waves of excitement throughout the collecting world. Are you ready to learn how the values of these beautiful pieces fluctuate and how communities unite in their quest for what lies beneath the surface of mere copper, zinc, and nickel? The collecting community shares a camaraderie driven by shared enthusiasm and a love of history, with seasoned collectors guiding newcomers while passing down stories of pride and greed, triumph and despair. The journey of a single 1-cent coin embodies these complexities, and every passerby must contemplate its potential worth. As our exploration reveals the intertwining paths of economic trends, the influence of social media, and what it truly means to find a piece of history, you'll find that the numismatic journey doesn't stop here. When considering the allure of all things collectible, we often find ourselves pondering deeper questions about money, what it means to us, and how that transforms our understanding of value. Each piece tells a story, creating legacies that often redefine our relationships with wealth and historic artifacts. Finding those hidden treasures often rests on our ability to remain vigilant, continuously learning and engaging with knowledgeable communities. In a world where everyday items can transform into extraordinary opportunities, consider the possibilities surrounding your own treasures. So as we travel through this roller coaster of discovery, enchantment, and the constant pull of curiosity, reflect on the journey we each walk in our lives. Are you just here for the dollar signs, or do you harbor a deeper understanding of the histories and stories that mold our world? As we come towards the end of this exhilarating tale of the 2007 1-cent coin, let's ask ourselves, how can we harness the thrill of seeking hidden gems in our everyday lives? The prospect of stumbling into unexpected wealth lies not just in rare coins but extends to every aspect of our existence, encouraging us to explore, discover, and cherish the stories that shapes the fabric of our lives. So the next time you come across a penny, give it a second glance. It might just be the start of your own thrilling adventure in the realm of treasure hunting. If you found this journey through the coin collecting world captivating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us as we continue to uncover more astonishing stories intertwined with the beautiful world of currency. Your next chance at discovering value could be just a click away or right beneath your feet, waiting for you to unveil its secret. Thank you for watching and stay curious. The world is full of hidden treasures just waiting to be unearthed.